All right, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to another week of UMass football. Interestingly enough, after even the loss that we had last week, a bit of positiveness coming out of it. We got up to 76, so we're moving on up despite the loss that we took, and we're a C grade, so we're kind of moving up in the rankings of where people think we're going to be. In fact, it does say if I do stick around another 4 years, it does say I'm on the verge of potentially being a top 25 team. I don't know if I'm going to stick with UMass that long, but you never know. I guess we'll see. So we'll see what happens here. But recruiting, we do have some spare points, so I'll see what we have here. People scheduled. There's a few people that we haven't put some points to. We'll just go ahead and 500 these right away. I guess, you know what? Here, before I do that, I'm gonna go ahead and look and see where we're at on the schools. Okay, so I think these guys are pretty much a lock because they're not even gonna get to. I think that's Arkansas before we lock them in. So John Smith is coming. Same with Jared Harris. He's pretty much a lock at this point. That one's a little bit. I think we're gonna get by the fact that Rutgers isn't going full bore into this guy. So I think we'll probably be there. But yeah, if week 13 is gonna be an iffy one. But yeah, they're gonna be able to stay within 1493, I think. But I'm thinking we'll still walk away with that. Same with Isaac Rogers here. We're still good there. Still plenty good with this guy, and I think we'll pretty much lock him. I don't think we'll lock him in for sure this week, but I think we'll pretty much cut everybody out at this point with McDaniel. Let's see, Brian White. Still another one of those where we're probably gonna push everyone back away as far enough to where we can lock them in before anyone can try to sneak in. And looks like, yeah, we took a nice little lead here on Corey Lindsey. I think if we stay with where we're at there, it'll be good. At Jeff Cooper the same way. Even with this, we're still definitely in the hunt with Chad Garrett. Let's see here, Maurice Williams. Yeah, I think Northwestern's not really going full board just yet. I guess we can see what happens here with this one. And, yeah, I think we'll be good with that one as well. This guy, I think, is pretty much, well, no, we've put 0 points to him. We've only lost 75. But I think I might just remove him, I think, at this point. And then the other two guys, I think we're still in a decent enough position right now. So I think making sure we've offered the scholarships to the people that we want to offer scholarships to. Make sure that is a thing for sure. And put the last 250 there, and then we can fill in the other 250 maybe after. We're gonna definitely have some extra points after this anyway, because I think we'll at least lock in one person, maybe a second one. Maya Iwatani won the Women of Honor title. When did that happen? I think a couple weeks ago. There was a whole thing on my Twitter about it. Yeah, she just won it a couple weeks ago. It wasn't too long ago, but it was still a little bit ago. Yeah, because I remember people being like, oh, shit, yeah, they're going to invest in her, actually maybe wrestling at Madison Square Garden. All right, Appalachian State. Let's go ahead and do this. Yeah, we'll see. I think we were in this predicament in the last game, and it didn't work out too well for us, but you never know. That's how I know I was thirsty, is I pretty much just downed every ounce of water that I just had. Oh well. Coleman's on a hot streak. I want to see, when you see all the total touchdowns, I want to see how many interceptions he's had. I do like how our kicker is 27 for 27 on extra points, 4 for 6 on field goals, long of 52. That's pretty good. Isn't he leaving? I think he's a senior because I think I have to get a new kicker. But yeah, they have some decent guys. Quarterback and a halfback, 2 of their top guys, and their kicker as well. 4 for 10 on field goals. Jesus. Only a long of 46. Might have a little bit of might be nice if it comes down to like Appalachian. That's what I figured it was. I was like, I've heard Appalachian, I've heard Appalachian. People from App State get mad if you say it the way the mountains are pronounced. That's just a weird thing to get all fucking butthurt about too. It's Appalachian, okay. Literally everyone else in the nation calls it the Appalachian Mountains. Why can't you be called Appalachian State? Jerks. Yeah, we'll kick. By the way, look at this full fucking building. The difference between tonight, right now, and like 2 years ago is crazy. The way that we have filled this place up in the last few years. And it's not like we've been like super successful, but at least a 500, you know. It's not a building. It's a building technically. A structure. I wonder what you would call it. I'd basically call it a building. Yeah, part of me kind of wants to play more NFL 2K5 at some point. I don't know if I'd want to stream it or not, but I was playing a little bit of it. I was like, Jesus, there's a lot of intricacies in the gameplay that I just didn't really do much of. That I thought would be maybe kind of nice to actually do again. And then also like shit. Stay up. Oh, I thought he was going to get by him. Stadium. All right. I'm going to call it a structure though. Just to be a jerk. Just to be an ass, I'm going to call it a structure. This concrete structure.
From their own 44-yard line. First down. Now he tries to buy some time.
Uh-oh. He got it. I knew there was definitely some separation. If he got it out ahead of him, that was going to be it. You're gross at your armpit steak.
Now it's 1st and 10 after the big pass play.
Go. Just trying to truck him. I thought about how interesting it would be if I played more NFL 2K5, but instead I took like a team that's awful, that no one cares about, like the Cardinals or the Raiders, make like a created team, and then maybe try to put in some of the cheats. Like I don't know how many people. I don't know, but maybe not like cheats, but at least like the different modes. Like put on because I know a couple of them is like tiny body and big head. So you put like if you combine the tiny body with the big head, it's just a bunch of Funko Pops in football uniforms. No one cares about the Bengals. The Bills care about the Bengals. You know what? We're on the 3. I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna go for it here. I see tight end stick. There's my regular stick. This has such a good success rate that it's probably gonna screw up. Hey! Love that play. When you need a touchdown and you are within about 5 yards, I mean it's usually 5 yards or closer. But it usually works between 3 and 5 yards. 1 or 2 yards, it's very eh. But yeah, if you're 3 to 5 yards out, stick is the way to go. You can usually throw it to your tight end. If you have even a half-decent tight end, he should catch that ball, and they don't really look after him.
Time for an update from the Sun Belt Conference. A league with
Had to leave, came back, and hear Bills and Bengals talk. Mostly interested in Bills, considering rebuilding them. Oh yeah, I was talking about my interest in, even if I didn't stream it, trying to play another like franchise mode in. Illinois beat Iowa. Get shit on. Playing franchise mode again on 2K5, but instead replacing one of the teams that no one cares about with a created team. And then I mentioned the Raiders and the Cardinals, because the Cardinals suck, and I don't know how many people really watch Cardinals stuff. And Raiders pissed off. I think the Raiders went and pissed off the fans that they still had left. So, Dynasty mode with the mascots, yeah, that'd be dope. Boop. There you go. And then trying to do some of the arcadey things that they have in the game. Like, I know some of the arcadey things they have is like tiny body and big head mode. So just combining them, it's just football playing Funko Pops. I forgot how good the game is. Like I started unlocking everything in the crib, because I was like, I haven't done the crib, and then I had so many points and I started unlocking all this shit, and I'm just like, oh god, this just I thought he was gonna stop. But yeah, it was just like, oh yeah, this is definitely a game from the mid-2000s. Because just the people that you could get as like free agents and the people who have teams, I'm like, oh. Because it was like, there's nothing more mid-2000s than seeing the celebrities that you could play against as teams there. Like they had Funkmaster Flex, which is, I don't know. Funkmaster Flex is definitely not a thing anymore as far as I know. But Chris Berman, which is cool. He's still pretty timeless as a. Oh, that was the wrong button. I meant to throw it to the other dude. I meant to hit right bumper. I had my fingers over both A. Man, I feel like an ass right now. Because watch this. Okay, so I had my fingers over both A and right bumper, which are these two right here, 83 and 88. And so I didn't know exactly where he was going. And it was at this moment that I threw it to 83. I meant to hit right bumper because 88 was so fucking open. And then I accidentally hit A like an ass. Stop doing 4 verts. I mean, it generally works sometimes. Oh wait, no. We don't punt. I was about ready to just be like, yeah, no, it's fine. Cards have a chance of being improved. Yeah, that's a good point. Don't really agree with this call. What, did you think I wasn't going to do this? That's what I get for not lobbing it up. Punt already. You just saw the John Boyce vid. How do you know I saw the John Boyce vid? To be fair, what he did say is statistically, you go for it on 4th. Most of the time, you do better if you go for it on 4th. All right. Ah! The numbers are behind the idea of not punting. But not on 4th and 10 from your own 40. Still okay. We've done pretty well for ourselves by still going for it. 10 random Funko Pops for $39.88. That might be kind of interesting.
Never really had a shot. They were on him almost as
Thanks,
soon as
Fat Kid Deals. Well, give me my advert once, and then I can. Funko Pop mystery exclusive starter pack set of 10 includes 10 random Funko Pops, will vary, and no duplicates. $39.86. Watch like half of them be like the Star Wars ones they couldn't sell. Just what I always wanted. A fucking rose.
And it's caught, and he's brought down quickly.
A fucking rose Funko Pop. It'll sit great next to my Ray Funko Pop that I can already buy for $3 at Best Buy.
This is a pretty controversial call. I really would have expected them to punt this ball.
Man, how... Come on, get across the line. There you go.
Around the 32-yard line.
There, see? 4th and inches.
Unfortunately for them,
And if I had run the ball, we wouldn't have made it.
First down, 10 yards to go.
I am going to flip the play, though. We're going to run to the left. That didn't really work.
Around the 34.
I didn't even think we made it back to the line. I'll take 2 yards. I don't know why I just thought about how like the mystery Funko Pops is gonna be like half. It's gonna be like half of them are just gonna be the Star Wars Funko Pops they couldn't sell. Hey, look at that touchdown! Don't I work at Best Buy? No. But my Gamers Club, I still have just a little over a year left on my GCU discount, and I am using the shit out of it while I can. I bought so much Starlink stuff when it was on sale, so I'm like, I'll just take an extra 20% off of that. And like they even discounted with the 20% off. It even discounted the like Starlink toys, like all the extra little ships and everything. And I'm like, sweet. All right. Hey, all right. We managed to make it happen. Managed to get a nice stop.
In a game that's this
Let's just
close,
punch it up the
you can't
middle.
afford to waste possession.
Look at all these pass plays. Yeah. We'll never see a rush play coming. We don't do enough rush plays for them to think about it. There you go. See, look at that. Easy 9 yards. If our offensive line was better, I'd probably be a little bit more into running the ball more.
Situation here. It's 2nd down and 1.
But yeah, I was at Best Buy and I saw a bunch of Funko Pops that they were selling. You know, Best Buy is starting to structure things like a
He's gonna try
oh shit. Nah, that's not what I wanted to do.
No, he dropped it.
They're starting to structure things like a grocery store.
That'll make it 3rd and
Where it's where they have the checkout counters, but then they just put a bunch of the stuff a bunch of the little things that they want to sell, like up by the counter. But instead of they do candy and soda. So it's like candy and soda, but then they'll put like Funko Pops and other little toys and stuff. It's like, hey, maybe you'll want this or USB power cables. Everyone needs to charge their phone.
First down.
Uh-oh. Orange Castle. Uh-oh. Yeah. Oh, all right. Okay. Okay. A lot of people just exploding there.
Offensive line getting beat at the snap of the ball.
2nd and 13.
I haven't seen much of Orange Cassidy, but
2nd and 13.
he's entertained me when I have seen him. I just saw the tweet from Joey Janela about having the NWO sting. God damn it. Jimmy Richards pretty good. I just couldn't get him to turn up field quick enough. If I was like half a second earlier, he would have had some room. Did I not see the Grammy street fight? I did not. Oh, you're not gonna like me. Guess what I picked. You got a 2 out of 3 shot. I'm sure you know what I picked. Oh, look how open he is.
Around the 44-yard line.
Look at how open he is. 25 easy yards got off of his man very quickly and easily.
From the 44-yard line. It's first down.
It worked, but damn you to hell. Oh, shit.
Around the 33-yard
Nice.
line.
Yeah, I didn't see the Grammy Street fight.
And this play is number
But
8
yeah,
on the
I
drive.
saw the Joey Janela spring break thing, and he was like, "Oh yeah, we spent 20 grand on the wrong sting." I thought it would be really funny is if one of two things happened. Ah, damn it! All right, that's still 8 yards. One of two things happen: A, they bring in Brian Lee to do fake Undertaker, the fake Undertaker from the 90s, and do fake Undertaker versus fake Sting at some point in that clusterfuck. Or they actually spend the money. I don't think he would do it, but actually spending the money to get the real Sting. It's final deletion, but less cool, less cinematic, and funnier. Okay. Final deletion is in the Impact version, right?
This is the 10th play of this drive.
Not whatever WWE did, where they had to give you they gave you a warning. They're like, this is weird and we don't like it, but we're going to show it to you anyway because apparently people enjoy this. I actually just rewatched the original Final Deletion a few days ago. I don't know why. I just had just an idea of I haven't watched this in a while. And I've seen it at least a dozen times in full before. Grammy Street Fight is beyond wrestling. Interesting. Hey. Akeem Clark putting in that work today. Our offensive line doing a good job to create the holes and space necessary. Electric toothbrush combo. That wouldn't be too bad. I usually don't spend a lot of money on. Never mind.
He's taken down for a loss.
I usually don't spend a lot of money on toothbrushes. I get cheaper toothbrushes and decent toothpaste. I used to have electric ones, but it used to be a pain in the ass to just get more heads when they started running out. So I was like, fuck it, I'll just get a normal toothbrush that I have to operate by hand.
Scrambling around.
Oh! Oh man, I jumped just a little too early. Just a little too early. Damn.
And here's the 14th play of the drive.
All right. You got this, buddy. You got this. Got it. You were a little late on the dive, but you got it.
A short burst for the score.
That's what happens when you can win the
There we
war in
go.
the trenches down near the goal line.
And he tacks on
Bink.
the extra
There you
point.
go.
So a
21-7.
80-yard drive.
We're doing pretty okay.
7 points.
We're not the one thing I will say, and I don't want to jinx myself at this point, but I feel good in the fact that I haven't royally screwed up, because that's usually what happens. Is I go completely off the rails in the first half, and I'm just throwing so many bad passes and bad everything. Pick Ricochet's opponent, Orange Cassidy. Ricochet versus Orange Cassidy. Oh my god. To be fair, Ricochet versus any of those three guys is amazing.
The offense ready for the first play of this drive. They move the ball.
Then they pulled Ricochet and they got a replacement, Velveteen Dream. That's right.
I think the defense right now is just sitting back.
So Velveteen Dream and Orange Cassidy. Yeah, I remember hearing about that. Oop! Oh! Ah, damn it. Oh, he almost had it.
To be the one trying to dictate things to the offense. So change it up. Try something.
I was about to hit
different.
the right bumper guy, and
Sit
then
back on your heel.
it's all right. Hey, Daredevil, what's up?
Second down.
You live close enough. You live close enough to me. Are you as done with winter as I am? With the ice and snow that we just got. Oh shit! Stay up. Oh, all right. Still, that's 21 yards. I'm so done with winter. We still have another week and a half before it really starts warming up again. Get there. All right. Out of bounds. Out of bounds. Get that clock stopped. Enjoying how we already lost our first game in the IFL season. I forgot that already started. I need to get my tickets still. My tickets haven't shown up in the mail yet. Of course, I was pretty late on actually getting my season tickets redone, so they're probably just like scrambling to put it together. But, I mean, it's been at least a week. So I should be getting my tickets here soon. Uh-oh. That's not what I wanted. Hey! Oh, shit! Oh, dude, that was amazing. Lost to a last-second field goal against Sioux Falls. Well, good. I mean, not good. Not good that you guys lost, but good that Sioux Falls just barely beat you. It's nice to hear Sioux Falls winning by the skin of their teeth against Cedar Rapids. That fares very well for Iowa's season. If all we have to really worry about is Arizona.
He scrambled.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Get it out of there. Of course, it might just been a wonky game or a really good game for Cedar Rapids. They aren't really good this year. Your team's looking kind of good this year, surprisingly enough. Okay. I'd like to see what happens. There you go. In he goes. I need to see. I think it's next Friday that the opening night of the Barnstormers is. I gotta see. I should probably have my tickets here soon. Thursday 7 to 8, Mac Shack Barnstormers Weekly. Saturday, March 9th. That is our. It looks like I think it's our season. It's at least our home opener. Let me see. March 3rd. Okay, so an away game against the Quad City Steamrollers, and then the home opener is in the night.
Let's take a look at this one again. And for USC, they're trying to put a stranglehold on this game. The Trojans have the lead.
And it's against Green Bay, which is probably pretty good.
All right, thanks, Reese.
And then it looks like March 30th and April 6th is going to be like a double. It's like 2 straight games against Cedar Rapids. I do gotta say the logo's pretty nice. I do like the logo looks elegant. Are they just gonna end the they're not just gonna end the oh my god. Really? I'm just trying to end the goddamn here, just there. Alright. Kick the ball, get it back to us.
This offense is
right.
really
Let me bring back up the chat because I kind of had it away from me.
If the defenses change things up,
last few years, the only ones that beat them every year, usually in the regular season, so take that as you will. Oh, God. I ran through the wrong hole. Guys had a bye because your coach was at the Cedar Rapids Sioux Falls game. Interesting. Scouting. But yeah, I do gotta say I wasn't big on the River Kings name, but the logo looks dope.
Now he tries to buy some time. Looks for the tight end, but they can't hook up.
I think if I lived in Cedar Rapids and I was a Cedar Rapids fan instead of a Barnstormers fan, I would not be upset about having a designed logo like that. It kind of reminds me of like the kind of like the Florida Panthers when they redesigned it. Like it has almost like a soccer type feel. Could be worse. Could be like that. I think Sioux Falls is really. I think Sioux Falls' logo is just very simplistic. It's just storm with a lightning bolt through the O. It's really kind of dull. 4th and 7. Let me see here. Let's do shotgun just because I don't like a standard pass. I'm not a big drop back pass person. Let's do strong.
So they're going to go for it here.
Uniforms are pretty decent. Yeah, that'd probably be pretty good too. I'd have to look at that. Go, go, go! Oh no, he was open! I was just about to throw it to A, god damn it. It's alright, we're up by 2 touchdowns. they're probably going to at least get a, it's like they're at least going to get a field goal out of this. If they don't, it's because they turned the ball over and they really super failed.
And the defense stopped them cold.
And I know 4th and 7 on like our 25 is definitely not what it should have been. I know I probably should have punted, but that's the name of the game that we've been putting out here is no punts.
At about the 33-yard line.
I haven't punted yet, and I'm not starting now. I don't care what the statistics say. We're keeping it going.
Ball on the 33. UMass up 7 points.
Still a 7-point game, though. Ah, God!
Tackle at the 33-yard line. Maybe a yard on the run by the tailback. That brings up 2nd and 9.
We're still in this, though. We're still in this. Let's go ahead with that. The yard difference is what's kind of irritating because I feel like it should be a little bit. Oh! He broke the tackle. Nice. Jimmy Richard with a little 4-yard reception. I feel kind of bad for Jimmy Richard as he's really kind of gotten the short end of the stick with a lot of the passing just because he hasn't been able to get out and away for decent passes. Wow, interference much? I think he even grabbed the face mask on that one. We'll go there. One of these guys has to be open. One of them has to be open. Gah! Couldn't do anything. He couldn't even throw off his back foot in time. Man, they just did not. That was just a failure on the. They just waltzed right through. Man. All right. There goes. Bye-bye goes our lead. Man, they really just want us to start running now. Like, hey, how about this running game? You think you should do this running game? God damn! O-line. We need somebody on these guys, man. This is some insanity. Come on.
From their own 23-yard line.
Jesus Christ. All right. PA boots. Someone's got to be open for this. Someone's got to be open. Oh, God. That could have been much. Hey! I love that. You know what? He was he was a couple yards short of the first down, and then he got tackled, and he literally like body surfed across opposing players to get the first down. That was great. They lined up the bodies just well enough that he got to body surf over them and get the first down on that one. That was great.
He's scrambling.
Oh shit! Oh shit! All right, you got it. You got it. I meant to slide, but he got too much in the way. Thought I was gonna have more room and more time. 2nd and 1. We should be able to get something for this. Come on. Ah, with the guys. What are you doing? Look away for 2 minutes and now it's time. Yeah, dude, dude, 60 just didn't. He just let him walk in. Yeah, our offense is starting to collapse here. I'm trying to get some stuff done here, but our offensive line is just the Drizzlies right now. Ugh. To be fair, that's only my first interception, so
I just don't think he saw the defender, and he threw
not the
ball
best,
right
but
at him. That's what happens when you focus on one guy.
I could have made a better decision. But I've done pretty okay so far. Jesus Christ.
We'll have to see now how the offense
You need
responds
to
this time
punt.
after throwing a pick on their last drive.
Punting is for losers. Punting is for people who give up. Do I give up? No. I don't give up.
That'll make it 2nd and 1. defense looking for another sack in the
Losers
second
are
down and long
smart.
situation.
All right, that's something, I think. Come on.
He heaves it deep.
God, it bobbled. God damn it. My ego's too big for you. Does he give up when he's getting sacked for 9 yards? All right, you better give me what there's a certain play. I think we got to do it, man. You got to give me something to work with it. That one.
Tough spot
That
here,
version.
deep in their own territory.
I'm just waiting for the delay to catch up and you're just going, God damn it.
He's going to go for the home run. And he went way up, and
Well,
he's got the interception.
you know what? Best case scenario
Down.
is that he actually is that happened. Best case scenario is that he actually intercepted that one because I probably wouldn't have punted, and he still got probably about 40 yards back. So that's basically a third down. That's basically a third down punt. Except they just waltzed right. Oh, my God. Okay, O-line. I swear to fuck.
Back in this
Hold. Start holding so my runner can actually go. I need my goddamn halfback to put some work in. This is not helpful. 60's just sitting there scratching his balls. I'm about ready to pull him out. Seriously. Hang on. I'm pulling 60 out. I don't know what he is or where he's supposed to be, but no. Absolutely no. He's not doing his job. I'm not watching him do his job. All right, is Hill anywhere else right now? No, I don't think Hill's anywhere else right now. So Hill's going in because Scott is just not doing his job for anything. He's just not doing it. He's not blocking. He's not putting in a block. That one guy has gotten through about 4 times now. Yeah, that left tackle, he's just not doing anything. He's let him through probably 4 times now. I've watched him just put 4 different guys through. I'm sick of it. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. All right, so we can usually get a couple of guys open for this. God damn it. All right. And now we have to start going for it. Dude, you're giving me some shit plays here, man. You got to give me, no, not a play action, different shotgun pass.
4th down, and the
go there.
offense is still on the field. And they bring him down.
The fucking O-line, man. And then my guys are not getting open for shit. Get fucking open. Get past your fucking man. This is bullshit. I know I'm making terrible mistakes, but Jesus Christ, can you
Defense made a big stop on
get
4th down
open?
the last time this
Get
offense
open,
was
get
out
open,
there.
get open, get open. I was up by 2 touchdowns at one point. Now I'm down by 3. Okay, no one's fucking open. It's just, and then he can't even hold that ball. This is why I play like a dumbass, by the way, is because this is all that fucking works. So when people are like, don't do 4 verts, it's like, hey, if they're actually going to get down the goddamn field doing it,
He rolls out to the right.
look at that. That's the first time I've seen a wide open receiver in 18 plays, and it's on a 4 verts.
But they're capable of making plays like this. And maybe a play like this can give
35 unanswered.
get into the next game.
35 unanswered points.
This is what we're capable
No
of
one's
doing.
getting open on anything but a 4 verts. Watch. Again. No one's open until then.
Tackle, but it leaves him with a 1st and goal.
No one's getting open until now. Look at that. 2 plays. We've gotten farther than we've gotten the previous, 5 drives. It's not.
Now it's first and goal with the defense
I'm trying not to do 4 verts all the goddamn time, but if it's the only thing that's successful, because the other guys don't want to play normal football, what the hell else am I going to do? Look at that. 3 plays were in. 2 of them were 4 verts. It worked. Oh, my God.
And he converts the extra point. Let's throw it out to Reese now for a studio update.
As the Bills, you have no clue what to do with your roster. You have weapons, but you're also lost of how to improve it. That sucks. Notre Dame 8-0. I don't know what it works. What I don't like the fact that worked, but it worked. Now if we stop them, now if we can just get some stops. I'm going to do 4 verts. Fuck it. 4 verts has been defense, 4 verts.
And as the defense comes back
Special
out,
teams doesn't exist. Yeah, we kick field goals when we're close enough.
This quarterback right now is in a rhythm.
Look at this.
A lot of that has
Look
to
at
do with
this.
his preparation. You can see
And
right now
open.
the reads that he's being able to make, getting the football out of his hands, but he's feeling very,
There you go.
confident in his
I'm just
ability
gonna hit Y so that we
You know, I know it's late in
move
the
as
game,
fast
but
as
you
we
never
can,
wanna give up big
because we
plays,
need
let
to
alone
make
in
up
a
some
two-possession
ground.
game. You give up a score, next
QB
thing
is
you know,
about
it's
to get
another
leveled on a 4 verts.
shot to tie the game up.
Oh my God Almighty! You see this shit?
and they make the stop at the 15.
I know my defense made a stop on top of that. Look at this. Boom! 3 plays, 3 4 verts, and a touchdown. Why even play normal football at this point? Why even attempt to play normal football when they don't want to defend the 4 verts properly?
93-yard drive.
Maybe, I don't know. Maybe my tight end's just too good. Look at that. We're back to a 7-point game. If we get a stop, we're right back in it. Which doesn't look like it's going to happen. They didn't want to do that. So we got a minute 40. That's fine. We'll just Where's it at? It worked. I think, yeah, they're just not. Yeah, Charles is just blowing by these guys. Look at this. Okay, yep, no. Boop, there you go. No one touched him. Is that a college rule that if he's down like that, he can't? Because usually in the NFL, if that happens, he can just get up and start running. Why even play? Spend all your resources on that and recruit a 99 QB and tight end. Get a solid O-line, and I'm solid. That's GG, boys.
And he is drilled at the 31-yard line.
We did well until then. Called you're down once you're on the turf. Okay. Wasn't 100% sure. Hey, we got to stop. We're still in it. Come on. Come on. We still have a chance. At this point, I should have done this. Like when the game was still tied and we weren't down by like 3 touchdowns. We still should have just done this. Because fuck it. You're still in it. Yeah, I don't think we're really in it, but I mean, whatever. Oh, God, that's... No, he still didn't get rid of the ball. I'm not happy about that. Not really happy about that. Run! Run! Come on. Now get down the field again. Yeah, that was not the guy to throw to, but at this point I don't really care. I'm just going to keep doing this because at this point we're pretty much done, so might as well. The next NFL game will allow us. Yeah, I wouldn't count on Madden to do that. I would count on one of the lesser games to do that.
He makes the catch and has a first down. And he's finally out of
I would count on I would count on like Axis or Maximum Football to do
Where
it.
in the world would they be without
If
him making all
anything.
these catches? He's been absolutely huge.
So the big gain resulting from the pass play
We
leads
need
us
house
to the
rules
1st and
again.
10.
Yeah, we do. That's what I loved about like the NBA 2K games. You can't really do it much anymore, but you used to.
And I think I can hear the fat lady
Yeah, that's all right. I mean, we weren't gonna make it.
UMass is really excited
We
to watch
might have had a
roll
chance
with
if we
this
were able to get
defense.
a
That was his first
successful
effort, but I guarantee
onside kick, but it was probably not going to happen. Just end it.
that's the end of the ball game.
There you go.
Score this one,
God damn it. We were up by
56-22.
2 touchdowns at one point. See what happens when I try to play normal fucking football? Yeah, I throw less interceptions, but realistically, we just don't get anything going unless I play stupid. If I play like a complete idiot, hey, we put some points on the board. I scummed my way to 42 points. I really did. The first 28 was at least somewhat decent. It was the other 14 that was like that I kind of scummed my way to. I feel I at least had a proper 28 points on the board. It was the third quarter that we just completely got demolished. That I think is what changed things up there. That awful third quarter. Did we gain anything on the skill tree? We're not there yet. We're almost there. All right, so that was week 8. I feel like doing. Do I want to do one more? Oh, it's 12-18. Fuck. I should probably go to bed. The AAF is just a football league made by someone who watches John Boyce. They really do. There's no extra point. There's no punts. It really is. See, this is what happens when I play. That fourth quarter is what happens when I play like an idiot, and we started getting back into the game. You know what? It's not even. I don't think it's even that bad, honestly. I think we're doing okay because hey, we're still on track to do okay. We still get a couple of nice wins. You know, we still got a few weeks left. We still get a couple nice wins. We're still doing okay. You know, not fantastic, and I'm not certainly sitting here saying that I'm amazing at this job. I'm certainly kind of shit. But if I can get like 6 wins, that's an improvement from last year. We're just 3 wins away from that. If I can walk away like 6-6, which I don't know. Let me see where I don't know where we sit with that before I advance to the next week. UL Monroe, a bye. I think we'll beat South Alabama, Miami U, Aggies, Georgia Southern. It's possible. It's very possible to walk away 6-6. Here's the Grammy Street Fight. I'll have to look at that after the stream. Vince McMahon, WWE fan, sent me this on social media. Not a huge fan of Meat myself, but it could make sense as a matchup. It'd be a pleasure to whip Daniel Bryan and finally make history that's been waiting for years. Oh, Daniel Bryan versus Meat. Ah. Man, I remember Sean Stasiak. I remember him in his WCW days. Man, I don't know how to feel about that. Sean Stasiak, he still looks like he's in pretty decent shape too. He doesn't look like he's aged much at all. I'll give this to Sean Stasiak. He doesn't look like he's aged much at all since the early 2000s. I was saying like 15 years, he still looked pretty damn good. I'm not saying he should go into the ring against Daniel Bryan at WrestleMania, but Stasiak still looks pretty nice. Like he still looks like he's in decent shape. He tries to avoid telling people that he was meat. Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't a great gimmick. Kind of like Chaz or Mosh probably doesn't want to tell people that he was beaver cleavage at any point in his career. He would rather get booked as Headbanger Mosh than Beaver Cleavage. All right, there you go. That was week 8. I'm definitely gonna try to do better in week 9. And I think it was just I don't know what. I know I can do better, but man, I tried to have an honest game, and that's what happens. And then, I mean, which is worse, Beaver Cleavage or Chaz? That's a good point. That's probably why he's just Mosh. It's like, you know what? Putting face paint over my eye, on my face and running around in a skirt and headbanging is the least embarrassing gimmick I've had. People actually enjoy me as Mosh. I think I'll do that over Beaver Cleavage or Chaz. All right. Well, thank you very much, guys, for coming out. Greatly appreciate it. Appreciate you guys being here. And if you're watching this on YouTube, sorry I let you down. I did so good. The first half. I thought we were just going to walk away with it. Then we just fell apart in the third quarter, couldn't get anything going. So I'm going to definitely try to do better next game. I think that's generally what happens. I take a bad loss, and then I just beat the shit out of the next team. And then I just take a bad loss, and then beat the shit out of the next team. But, yeah, thanks, guys, for coming out. I appreciate it. Hey, I'm level 14 officially. There you go. So thanks, guys, and I will see you next time.